Hi, my name is Bang from 100 Thieves.
So the Red Bull home ground brings together the advantages of playing from home. For you, your home is over in America. Um, what was it like growing up in America and getting into esports?
Ever since I was a kid, I've been playing video games. I never thought I'd ever get into esports. It wasn't really a big thing at all when I was growing up. So I just never expected to get into this. But I played a lot of video games, like I said, ever since I was a kid. So I think in high school was when I really started to play and get addicted to video games, and that's when Valorant came out. And I played a lot of CS and stuff like that before Valorant. So it's kind of how I got into esports, is just pretty much playing a lot of Valorant and getting noticed by pros, and I picked up from there.
What was it like, obviously, juggling school, your family, all the different responsibilities, and then launching a
It was
career?
very stressful doing that kind of stuff because I had a lot of pressure on my family for my grades in school, because obviously when you play a game like 10, 12 hours a day on top of school, you're not really putting your 100% in school, and I wasn't. My grades were dipping. I wasn't doing very well. I was slacking on a lot of assignments because I didn't really think I needed to do them. And I just kind of got lazy in school, which I don't recommend. I think you can balance gaming and being in school. You definitely can. It's hard, but you can. And I'd recommend 100% doing that. I really wish I did more of that, but I didn't really do that, and I got lucky that I made it. So if I didn't make it, I'd be in a tough spot right now.
As you were growing up and getting more and more into the gaming world and esports world, did you have any idols that you used to watch, study?
I when I played a lot of Counter-Strike, I watched a lot of Shroud. I thought that I thought he was really he's really good. And every game he plays, he's just really good at. He's really good at it. So I think Shroud is my main one. And other than that, maybe Stewie from CS, Stewie 2K. Him and Shroud were my inspirations. Yeah, yeah.
So what does it mean to you to be over in the UK now and being able to play another LAN in front of an audience?
It means everything. Being able to travel internationally to play in LANs. Ever since Istanbul was my first international LAN, it was just so much fun. I just felt so accomplished. Even though we didn't do as good as we hoped, I still have. It's just a dream come true being able to travel internationally for this kind of stuff. So I'm super excited and happy that I'm in this position.
What is it you learn from these type of events?
Just being here in a different country. It's just learning the culture and learning the atmosphere. It's nice to just go around and sightsee and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. Other than that, I kind of learn. It's just It's a completely different atmosphere of playing in LANs versus playing at home or at at boot camp. It's just a completely different atmosphere. It's honestly just it's like a pressure, but it's not you can't really describe it. It's just different. It's not overwhelming. It's just a different vibe. So you have to experience it to understand it.
Yeah, just basically, now you're all settled, are you all looking forward to getting back on the journey and playing again?
Yeah. Obviously, we made one roster change with Crow, and we're super excited to show off what we can do. We've been trying really. We've been practicing since early this year, or late this year. Probably we started practicing around September, I think, somewhere around there. So around October, September is when we actually started practicing again, which is earlier than other teams. So I thought that, we're just putting in a lot of work. Hopefully it shows off in this tournament and in tournaments to come.
Being able to only make one roster change, whereas everybody else has blew it up, got completely new teams and stuff. As you say, you've been practicing for a while. Do you think that puts you in good stead to be probably the best team in North America?
I do hope that we did better than what I think a lot of people expected from us last year, because we were a completely new roster. No one really knew. Now that even we didn't know what we were capable of at the time, but I think slowly and surely we just matured so well together as a team, and we got so close, and I don't know, we just meshed so well together that we only needed to make. It was only because it was kind of role problems. The only reason we really made changes at all. But I think that Krau's new addition is going to be really good for the team, and because he is a lot more of an opper is kind of what we decided we needed in the team. So yeah, I think that'll give us an advantage being only making one change compared to the other teams who have made multiple changes.
I know it doesn't necessarily ring true all the time, but knowing how prestigious 100 Thieves are and how they have been quite quick to make changes in the past, how important is it for you guys to hit the ground running?
It's very important for us to just give our 100% in every single tournament we play. Never slack off. I mean, I know just from being in the team that everyone on this team plays so much of the game and is just so invested in this that I mean we're just all giving it our all, and none of us have a bad attitude when it comes to work ethic. So I mean, yeah, I mean we're doing our very best. You can expect the best out of it.
And then going into the home ground, obviously, how do you fancy your chances of winning?
I mean, we're super confident. I think we could definitely win. I mean, I'm sure every team thinks that, but yeah, I'm just super confident. I think that with the amount of work we put in compared to the other teams, I think that we have a really good shot.
Who would you look at as potential rivals or people that will push you the whole way?
I think a lot of people will look at C9 as our rivals because they're the other North American team, and they're also they've just made two really insane changes. So with the pickups of Ye and Zelsis, so I just think that people are going to be like waiting to see what they have to offer, and us too. So with Cryo, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun if we get to play them this tournament.